Well, for me, watching that movie was like having this fucking warm chocolate just fed into my throat. It was just, I was so excited when it started. I was so impressed, and I enjoyed so much the investment of this guy in a hole. It's just so, I've just never seen anything set up that way
Yeah,
so perfectly without language, with no words. A man in a hole and making this investment in his own future and like an animal. He's like an
yes.
animal, and that character is an animal. He's not sure. He's not in control of wanting anything. He's just pure drive. And on some level, his, well, before getting there, just you could talk about that hole for as long as it was filmed, and just he's alone in a hole. He's a billionaire, but he still goes to this hole. I get the sense that he, and you see throughout the movie, that he continues to get full of oil, and he continues to buy his own property from the local realtor. He does everything by himself, completely independent person. And what this leads to is a total decay of his spirit, that he becomes, he just sags under the weight of everything that he accumulates, and he has this desperate desire to have himself carry on in another person, in his son, to have somebody he wants to exist in his son, but he doesn't want to make it, and he doesn't want to give it to a woman. He doesn't want to share it with a woman in order to give it to his son. He wants an orphan son that's not even his blood, so that he can carry. It's like he wants to clone himself almost.
Yeah, it's like almost like a
Um,
sociopath trying to have emotions, where it's
yes, it is.
ultimately
A lot of the movie is, and his
it's
brother, the
ultimately
scene with his
possessing.
brother. He wants his brother because he wants someone he can trust implicitly. Now he has that guy with the big square face, who's the best period piece actor ever, because I
All
can't
right.
believe that he was born in 1810.
Oh yeah, his
Um,
henchman. Yeah, his second in command.
but just the way it felt, and like the way there's so many movies that are period movies that look like a bunch of people walking around in 2020 in stupid clothes, and they overuse tracking they use helicopter shots of battle scenes from the Civil War, and I just go, where'd they get the helicopter? Like, I can't believe it, but this movie
Wait,
really
where did
feels
they
like
get the camera?
what's that?
You can say where
Yes,
did
I
they
know,
get the
but
camera?
it's an illusion, it's a trick.
Yes, yeah.
But this movie is stripped bare, and I really believe where I am. And as soon as it started with, like Joe saying, the music and the cinematography and the acting, I was like, oh, all right, I'm here, I'm willing. You could just fucking abuse me. I don't give a shit. I love this so much. And it never let me down. Anytime that the chocolate going down my throat got too rich, it would ease up, and there'd be like cream and ice water. It just got better and better. I hate to talk about it this way, but it's true. It got better and better, and then I start wondering what's going to happen to these people. I don't have this, I don't impose this goal on movies. We're going to reveal something new about the character, or he's going to learn. It's not when it's this specific kind of character that is relentlessly one thing
Right.
and unchangeable. What happens is the world around him decays and devolves until this kid who he gave this life to comes back deaf, saying, I don't want any of this from you. I just want you to know, I don't, that you're nothing to me now. Although he's asking him for money to be
Right, right.
an oil
Disgusting.
magnate. Like, it's, and so, when, and look, the guy's a child, he's a giant weird child.